be lost. However, to ever use it, you have to pull it out of the shared stash. So, zombies are high physical, and so are ghoul lords. So I don't really care to fight either of those. It's gonna be a long time. Lo Rune. And where is level 4? Again, don't really care for that. There's level 4. So, Andariel time. First thing I like to do is just clear out the area. Fire, lightning enchant. Classic. As it is just very helpful for this character to not have to deal with all of the extra stuff when you're trying to hone in on Andariel. So I can do that. And a nice thing you can also learn is you can just shut the door and then the mobs stay out there. We'll bring our mercenary in here. And our mercenary is also most likely going to die. Such is life. Can also taunt to bring that mob away from Andariel. And kill right here. And now, we can just have us versus Andariel straight up. Ooh. Remember to use war cry or battle cry as well. Pretty nice. Like I say, Kasim's probably gonna die. Poison damage is just too much usually. But that's okay.
Making sure Daddy Boz is doing his bit for Mr. Llama.
Thank you, Brian. And it's always, you know, a little slow. But with the crushing blow, you will be in a good enough spot. You can slowly whittle her down. And for Andariel, you can really kind of go where you want with lowering their health, kind of. As you get to like Bale and stuff, you're probably going to really want to get them down low. But the shouting on this actually can do okay. We'll get some more healing. And we can chug antidote potions in the same vein of thawing potions before. And we'll just fill up on those. And similar idea. Set up a safety TP. Make sure we have battle cry on. Make sure our battle orders are on. And you can see now with those antidote potions, we're really able to tank up pretty well against her poison damage. She's just doing physical right now, but... Oh. Take a hammer. Slow and steady. And whenever you feel ready, you can switch over into shouting. to finish her off. So once again, is this the best boss killer build? Not at all. This build is definitely for AoE on groups of mobs, not really for taking down a boss extremely quickly. However, if you don't mind spending a few minutes farming, this is definitely somewhere that you can go, and you know, Hell and Dario obviously is one of those bosses that is fantastic for farming, right? So, takes a few minutes, but if you have time, if you don't mind, if you enjoy the grind of it, all of that, this is a great place to pick up some more of that loot. Even better loot table than, you know, a lot of the other places. So, highly recommended. And unique ring. Just like that. You got yourself an SMJ. How simple is that? Congratulations. Give yourself a clap. You are now done with Act 1 Hell. Great. Doing great. Which is still not bad. We get fire absorb 15%, we get the magic damage reduced by 12, and we get 40 to life. So we'll go ahead and pop that bad boy on. Still not terrible. Potions here. Take a look around again, just kind of see what's for sale. Anything superb, we want to give it our mercenary. Could have been a second 15% angel. No. I guess I did give it the best one.
That's Mr. Llama and we appreciate your work. Holla from Germany.
Thank you. And we can begin Act 2. So, moving on out. Stony Tomb is actually a great place to go down if you want to get a little more experience. But there's a lot of nice mobs out here and stuff that we can kill for a little bit of extra XP as well. Or a net. Is nice. And I'm gonna find a troop in Sakadeth Wormhide. I mean, that'd be nice.
Show up next game. I hope he shows up.
Burnt 1. Water more gold. So much gold to go around.
Let's see.
That is one thing I do love about Hell, is there's just so many items that when you pick them up, they're just going to be worth a lot of gold. Plain and simple. See, you find them annoying, I find them relaxing. Music to my ears.
Bro, where are you?
Now, there's also a lot of cursing that does happen in Hell, which is kind of a difficulty.
Come on, man.
One of the harder pieces about
I made
it.
this game for you. Let's get this EXP.
But, yeah, just kind of keep moving forward. Wells are your friends for clearing those curses.
Alright, cool.
And there are tons and tons of boss groups in Hell. This is also a big change. So that's always something to remember is be careful. But yeah, always fine. Grab love! With 100 gifted subs. Fuckers. Figured it out. That's for third place this season in the Thursday night football. Good job, everybody. Good job for those who participated in the Thursday Night Football. We got third place overall. We gotta put on our teleport now. Let's go sell some things. Over there.
Like,
Okay. We'll put that on our mercenary instead. But you just lose some we'll sell it. And let's
I'm
give
waiting
him
all day for like this kind of
work brand.
I've got charged up.
Just something. I just want him to have some more light res for right now.
Job room. Whoa, somebody did that? Dang. That's
And we'll get another point into taunt. And more vitality. Beetles are wonderful, but we also do have to be careful,
They're showing up regardless.
as beetles are deadly
It's going down. Everyone's ready to get some
with their lightning.
Is that a sorcerer?
So always be careful with what sort of
Everybody's ready
things spawn, what the
to get this.
monster affixes spawn on them with,
It's a good
because
feeling.
it can get very disgusting very quickly.
Everybody wants to get in on this. This guy, Tally's Zealer,
Oh yeah, lots of the speedruns have changed. Variety of ways.
definitely down.
Because you have to remember, beetles are just inherently lightning enchanted, so now if you spawn a beetle that is like fire enchanted or cold enchanted, even just solo with that, it now becomes cold lightning enchanted or cold, right there. That mob is beetle versus just cold enchanted, but now he is cold lightning enchanted because of this inherent lightning enchant that he has.
He's got 2 grief.
They have to be very careful. Let's go find ourselves a waypoint.
Ah, shit.
There. This group. And again, like I said, you can see the damage of this character is actually not bad. It just really comes down to what you're fighting and trying to kill. That's really just the main piece. If you're attacking mobs that have high physical defense and resist, like a ghoul lord, good luck. You're just not going to have a fun time at all. It's just going to take forever to kill them. Yeah, I'm on players left. If you're attacking stuff that doesn't have a lot of other mobs in the game, one, you get to stun them all, which is super nice, but much gearing these ones down with this build. I mean, your mercenary's probably gonna die until he gets stacked up. So if you stack up your mercenary, then he can be pretty fine. But you know, we can go look and see how it is. Have I moved back to my parents' basement? Oh my god. One time, live in your parents' basement for a few months. Ridiculous. Oh, thank you. You get a little telly bit on a staff, and boom, I'm just like a sorceress.
Wow. What do you need? I gotta get some.
Oh, the other times you've been back home, you're in parents' attic. Look, it doesn't matter where. Oh my god. Also, physical immunes, so we just avoid them, right, chat? Right. Good job. This is why we have the telly staff. Additionally, we could always just leap if we wanted.
How do I message maybe quest?
Really, if you don't have the telly staff, you can just leap your way through here. So another solution. Though I do highly recommend a teleport staff. It will make your life a lot easier.
Okay. Did I just add it? Failed. Pally. Recently played that, but have fun.
Let's go this way.
Pally. Damn, I'm bad at this. Bro, I suck at adding friends. Bro, I suck at adding
Oh god.
friends.
Something in here is
I tried.
insane. Where is the damage?
I'm super dumb.
I don't even know what's so much damage, but something in here is truly awful. Let's just get out.
Shit.
Woo.
I'm stupid.
Woof, that was nasty.
Oh man, my freaking barb is killing everything. Oh, look at that. Watch. I don't even know. Watch, my barb is killing everything. Bro, my barb is so good. Bro.
So always gotta be a little careful.
Alright, barb. Barb is so.
And let's go to
good.
Lost City.
Bro, my barb. Watch.
Buff up ourselves and our mercenary.
Watch.
And get to the valley.
Watch.
Snakes are always scary. Thankfully, we can stun most all of them. And the bosses sometimes. I'm actually going to look and see what's on this helm. Yeah, we can grab the staff.
What's he using? 2 breathe. Yeah.
And another staff.
2. I suck at spelling.
Recommend items to start Hell on Singparb. I mean, honestly, here's like mine. Plus to life, Fast
You would
run
know
walk
that if you were
resistance or
watching my live stream.
multi-resistance. I have mage fist, but if not, I would probably just be using some like 30 to light res gloves I shop. Just getting resistances in life is honestly such an important thing.
My mark is good. Probably
Wrecked the
better
game, thank you.
to some.
Again, another high physical
Bro, you know
on. Ooh, a Grand Crown.
Bro,
Let's go check that out. And a Gothic plate here as well.
do you want a bow?
One open socket.
Bro, do you want...
This is 4 open sockets
It's
though.
like,
So that's
I
nice.
feel like... Shit, I guess I gotta get it.
We can stack some resistances or
let's
something
go
in
to
there
town.
for our mercenary if we
This
want,
is like
just to
a
get
game.
them way higher resistance.
Come to town and I'll give it to you.
We can also put some more life
Let's
in there
do
if
it.
we want.
Jam,
Variety
that's
of
low,
options.
low. Let's do it low. I'm live streaming this, bro.
Because right now there's not really
Low.
many rune words or 4 open socket that I would put in there, you know.
Cool. Let's continue the day. Cool. Let's
Yeah, camels still exist.
continue.
Light
Yeah.
res and fire res
Yeah.
are your most
Yeah.
important. Cold res is generally your least important because you can just
Let's
use, well,
do
poison res besides that, obviously. Because you can just use thawing potions to cover it. But light and fire damage are the most, like,
I
immediate.
gotta give you your. I gotta. No, don't go without that. You're not nearly as good as I am.
No, well, enchant light, enchant.
Whatever.
I should have just jumped on top. I don't know why I took the time to not. I should have just jumped up to the top.
Man, this isn't
Poor
even hard at
choices.
all. I feel like this is
Foul.
I probably could have done this and not even get it.
Not our brightest moment. But this is why we leave safety TPs. Which is why I did it, so I can show you the power of the safety town portal. My excuse, and I'm sticking to it. And
Almost forgot about Bezos giving you
Man,
the
that was
treats.
pretty good, bro.
thank you,
What
Rob.
up? Let's see if he wants a CTA or something like that. It's a pretty bad
Make sure we
CTA.
put our
He
actual
might
amulet
want
on.
that. Wait, there it is.
This, talk to Drognin,
Bro, want a shitty CTA?
make our
Let's
staff,
see if he wants it. Bro,
get our mercenary,
want
and continue
a
forward.
Shit. How do you spell shitty? CTA? Question mark. Bro, want a shitty CTA? It will make you way better. It will. Is this how you spell? Make
And once
you
again, we can,
wait.
you know, rush forward as much as,
Better.
or as fast or as slow as we want, because we
Here,
do
take
already
it.
have the level 60 requirement. So, you always get that option, which is really nice.
I'll
You need to
go
kind of take
now.
your time to level up. It's like, oh, I do want to level more in this area, or no, I don't.
Dude, am
Oh,
I still
jeez.
live
I just
streaming?
got completely stuck.
Or whatever?
Mercenary, no.
Shit. You can try it now.
I don't like any of this.
Player use. Or whatever.
I am going to move forward here.
Dude, use it now. Wait. What am I doing?
Sometimes areas with the mobs, it just stacks too poorly, you know.
Whenever.
Just like archers and fanaticism and
Alright,
golden
you can
jams.
use it.
We just don't need to fight all that. That's just my liking. Now we're gonna go to the Arcane Sanctuary. So I'm actually not going to grab a mercenary immediately because I don't really care to fight a lot of stuff down here since there are all these physical units. Instead, and like cool lords or high physical defense as well. So instead, we're just going to lead through, or telly if you wish to telly.
Freaking really good.
First way.
I can do this. No problem. Flap,
Thanks as always
slap.
for the great content.
Hey, Flappy.
Nice and simple.
Hey, Flappy.
Thank you, Afmel.
Flappy.
And again, circle, spear, crescent moon, square,
I like it.
sun, double down arrow, triangle, circle.
Just gave me CTA. Can you believe that?
Try and just grab some random things with a little bit of gold.
Help me.
We can head
Ty
over
very
to
much for
Fort
guidance. You're the best. But what
Sure.
should I do with physical resistance? Just ignore it.
Just ignore
Can't
it.
wait for bolt or barb vengeance.
Just ignore it.
Use. LOL.
Staff
That's my
out.
fun of you, girls.
And I would love a smoke or something right now. Honestly, if I could get my resistance to the max, I would just be such a happy guy.
My bird.
I would be so happy.
My bird.
And I just don't want to fight against
It's
that.
better than all of it. That's the truth.
It's just death right here.
I am overboard.
So I'm actually going to teleport away to make sure I get away from that. As conviction plus might plus
I'm
beetles.
about to kill everybody in this room.
Damn, I'm okay.
The thought just.
So, once again, that's
Oh, look
always
at all
a
these hammers.
very important thing. I can't repeat it enough because so many people say, Mr. Lama, I encountered a group of beetles that are Conviction Aura and Cold Light Enchant, and they're standing next to a Might Aura boss group with extra strong and extra fast curse, and I can't kill them. It's like, yeah,
Oh, no, I need
neither
a-
can I.
I need a-
Don't kill them.
I need a
Run.
teleporter.
Get away from here.
Hail to you,
Whatever it
champion.
is.
So, just remember that.
Want to smoke? Play an assassin.
thing
Would you be willing to show?
and-
Do an online guided playthrough?
Oh, nope.
That would be
Wrong
awesome.
Thing. Wrong thing.
Online guided playthrough. What purpose would you like that
Bada
for?
bang, bada boom. Let's do
Oh,
it.
jeez.
Let's do it.
There's a lot of stuff in
The
there.
fuck? I don't know what I'm doing. Skip there.
Oh, for the maps?
Random map.
Fuck, it's so good. How fast I killed
I mean, I'm sure we could do random map stuff.
Run to the hills, run to the left.
Let's go ahead and stack up the line.
Too good at this.
Healing pots. I'll bring my mercenary in probably after. But first, he's just gonna die. Most likely. So I'm just gonna come in here and clear all this stuff out. Then we can look at trying to bring our mercenary and see how it If we wanted to socket that, we totally could, but care to sell it for Monday. I mean, slash players is a little helpful, but you can always just like farm another area again for a little more experience. So. Remember that. But we can also give these to our mercenary to improve his cold resistance. How neat is that? There.
I can't help it.
Let us.
Yeah. Fuck.
I'm actually gonna go back real fast because I forgot we made ourselves a strength to give to our mercenary, so he can have a
Yo,
little bit
the
of
ball
crush.
should be constantly fighting that shit.
Llama Llama Barbarian Llama.
Now both of us have a little bit of crush and blow. I'm gonna go ahead and tank Turiel, make sure I have Warcry on as well. So now he'll be attacking me rather than my mercenary. Thank you, Average Mo.
To you, champion.
And with my decent cold res, both of us can try and get off some crushing blow shots. This can just be very helpful.
Just join the game, man. I need more.
So I just want to make sure that I'm standing in the way and Duriel's focusing me instead of the mercenary. So that way my mercenary can keep getting hits off. And like I said, thankfully with our resistances and everything, we're in a pretty good spot. And with our maxed out battle cry, physical damage is just so low that we can pretty much out-heal his damage. So this is another big benefit for this character when you have battle cry active. You are just gonna jump and rush him. Hit me. Yeah. So Merc Bug is dead. We can no longer bug the mercenary, so he won't get targeted at all by Turiel. But say we can always just become the target. And I still haven't made a rhyme, so I should just go do that. Nice and easy. A couple more health pots. Should be good to finish him off. And honestly, he's probably at the point where we can start healing. Lower him down a little bit. Oh yeah, this is still the first. I never did upgrade him to a Nightmare Mercenary with better stuff. Good call, I didn't even think about it. I mean, the Blessed Aim is nice with him still, but yeah, we should actually upgrade him. Good call. And just like that, give yourselves a clap. You are crushing your way through hell. Act 2 is done. Thank you, Jerson, with 5 gifted subs. 14 to life, Grand Charm. It's okay. It's a little bit low for all that space now. We'll sell this, and we can put our insight back on our mercenary. Put our strength away for now. Additionally, we can go ahead and grab this out. I will morph up this.
I need 8 people in here.
And we can do Ort. Let's see what his res are right now. One. Ort. Ral. Honestly, Ort Ral would not be a terrible combination for him. We could also just put a Ruby in for a little bit of life. Trying to get some options, which is nice. That gives him 52, 50, 52. Sure, let's do it. We can also decide later if we find something else. I agree. Let's leave it as such. And then we can decide later if there's something else we really want to put in there.
My mark is dead.
We'll get a couple stamina potions back. We got some stamina suckers.
Real? What we 5 people?
I am overburdened.
Just like that, though, Act 2 is completed. And we will go ahead and get a new mercenary for even more added safety and fun.
The A's is killing me. Man. The fuck?
Another point of taunt, another point of vitality.
Crazy.
Yeah, so now we're going to do an upgrade. Right? We could have done this at Nightmare Act 2, but I was stupid. Didn't think about doing it.
Man.
So we're going to go here. We're going to get either Might or Holy Freeze. Might will increase its damage, not mine though. Holy Freeze will add some safety. I believe Holy Freeze is still just going to be the better one here, as we do just want to be a little bit safer. So we'll go ahead and do that. Give him those things. And it does level him up a little bit, so now he also has slightly better resistances. That is nice.
Look how fast I am. I'm so fast. I'm so fast.
And now we'll also go back to normal. And we'll go to Act 2 in normal.
Grab a beer.
Because only Act 1 and 2 are going to sell socketed items, gray items. Come here, and we're just going to look for a tulip and socket bone
I started
shield.
this off and gave someone a low. Like, that's how gay this whole thing is.
And we're going to put shale.
Does anyone realize how gay this is? Okay. Like,
Where'd my
the
shale
LGBT should be paying
shale
right now. That's how
F.
gay this is.
This is going to make a rhyme shield, 25 all res, a little bit of MF,
Let's get
blah, blah, blah. But the big thing, of course, is it cannot be frozen. So that when we're on our offhand, Fresh Flames and Rhyme, we're now going to have cannot be frozen as well, which is going to be helpful for Diablo, Baal, Mephisto, all of their cold hits. If Ancients have Spectral Hit or something, anything with cold like that.
Over here, let's get some gas cameras over here, some rainbow shit over here, like the LGBT.
And we'll go back to
Nobody knows what's going
Diablo
on.
has cold hits.
No, everyone is just like, let's
go to Act 3
stay close to him
and
and
we
hope
can
for the best.
continue forward. More EU friendly llama.
So
Yeah, this is, we're going to
what
be
I'm
EU
doing
friendly
is so
with
good.
diversity.
Oh my god, that's
So,
what the
get ready for it.
How could it get any better, guys? I don't know.
Mercs up.
Just stay close to me. That's... Oh my god. But I'm just gonna use a purple potion real quick.
And remember, kill the first boss crypt that you see.
Oh my god.
That is where the
Is
Jade
this
Seeker
even
range.
happening right now? I feel
Oh,
like
it's
this
always
isn't
going
an event. It's definitely happening. This shit is definitely
It
the
rhymes.
Lo Rune I gave earlier was like a big pride thing and set all this shit off.
You're at work and I'm usually spamming now.
I can't believe it.
What are you doing right
No
now?
one can believe it.
Also,
Very
there's a
good.
can't turn on
Whatever's
a little
happening
something,
right
something in the back.
Very rainbowish or whatever the fuck's going on.
Yeah, we'll have occasional late nights as well.
I'm gonna just run into the jungle. I'm like, you know what?
Those
I'm not
factories.
feeling anything. I don't feel anything. I don't know what's going on. Just
Pick up Demon Heart.
I'm
Gold from that.
unapologetic.
Orb's always going to be good.
Very unapologetic speaking. And
Be out here. Servers that block
I
Twitch.
definitely need more mana, so I'll just do this. And
That's where you just use a VPN or you figure through your phone or
That's
there's always somebody to
a
watch
thing,
something
right?
even
That's
when it's
something gay
blocked.
people do. They fuck shit. What? Just throw some cameras out there. That's another thing gay people do. Just throw it on out there. Leave the room. It's okay. It's all good.
Government-owned
Fucking
computer.
create the room.
That's why you never work for the government.
Feeling pretty good about all this. Why am I gaining no experience?
What do you
Is
need?
that like a gay thing too? Gay people never gain experience.
But you do
It's
get
just
a
the
nice
same
pension.
thing every night. What the fuck?
Thank goodness for telework.
I'm gaining no
Remote work is great.
This is crazy. This is like something.
I
gay
always
people have
hated
to
how
deal with. I'm very
So many companies
understand.
and bosses. It's always like the upper management
This can go through that on
hate remote work.
something gay people have to do.
Like time and time again, it's been proven that remote work actually has more productivity and happier workers. It's like a win-win. They do more work and they're more productive
Wait.
and they're happier because then you can work kind of more on your own terms and then you can go and like do your errands and then still come back and get more work done. But every middle manager, executive, CEO absolutely lose their minds at remote work.
So gay. If I left the room for a minute,
Nobody's doing
like
anything.
everyone would die. That's if I left just for a little bit, this game would be over.
How dare you
Everyone
listen
would
to
what the
music
fuck happened,
or watch a
everything
video
was
while
going
you're
great.
working to help you focus better.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Because the CEO can't do remote work. I mean, it probably is just they realize their jobs no longer actually have any value. Their job is to just sit there and be intimidating. It never did. Yeah, but now it's more proven. Thank God for Warcry, huh? It's nasty. We're a fam. Like, hey, my family's at home.
Get over here.
Ooh. Hello, Spring. Okay. Now, I lose some life, but I gain 13% damage reduction. Made it. Damage reduction is extremely good in this game, and that's DR %. Now, there's also damage reduced by, or magic damage reduced by 13, which is also not terrible, because things like the, you know, pit lords with their inferno breath and stuff, this is going to like help detract, because every single tick of their damage is going to get that magic damage reduced. So it's not bad to have that, but the damage reduced by 13% is going to be for physical damage, and that's actually a really big percent takeoff right there. So that's really nice. Now remember, the life leech does not apply for this character, so that is not care about. But other than that, fantastic. And it looks like we're going to have a skip as well, so we're going to get the flare jungle right here, which is really nice. You can see already that magic damage.
Oh shit.
Nice little fight.
I can't carry
Does
it.
DR only affect physical? Yes. It's only a physical damage reduction. But again, it's a percentage. So it ends up being just a lot of damage. Grand Charm. And it's also a Demonite Dash, which means again we're up to 16 potions instead of 12, which is always a little bit easier.
That was.
When it's Act 6, I'm not even gonna troll.
Did you?
There's no Act 6. You just got a Lo Rune? That's what happens when you follow the channel. If you subscribed, it would have been a Lo Rune. So I've heard.
God, you are a God.
I don't make the rules.
God. I kept saying boy. It's like a
This is also a great place for the Barbarian, by the way.
Hail to you,
Jewish
champion.
Shout Barb and Flare Jungle. 1, it's decent experience. 2, there's good density.
Hail to you, champion.
But they're just pretty weak as
Wait,
well,
did I
so you
say
can
this?
really just pick up a lot of experience out here for
holy shit.
not too much. Pretty nice.
I sub every month and get my gear rune on time every time.
There you go.
You are God, girl.
Straight from the mouth of subscriber.
His firm denial means there is an Act 6 in the works. Otherwise, he'd still be trolling us.
And another point. You're gonna get in trouble with Pez again. Pez Smez. What's so annoying? Your attitude?
I'm very impressed, though. I'm very impressed. So impressed.
Maybe try enjoying life instead of playing for yourself. 32 to life? Not quite as good.
Goddamn legend.
Don't die. I get in trouble, you're going strike.
Oh wow.
If I could build a 6th act, what would it be?
a new game.
Barbarians in space.
Wait,
A
Mr.
water
Llama
level?
is not playing a game that I enjoy? Despicable. How dare you, Llama? Lol, Mr. Llama love.
Stay alive, buddy. I mean, I've always thought going into, like, hell somewhere, or going not into hell, I mean into the heavens, but they had, like, archangel class and all that stuff. But that's kind of like what Diablo 3 is. But then again, Diablo 3 doesn't exist, so it hasn't been done yet.
I could clear this whole room before anybody else could catch it. Is that the right thing to do? I don't know.
Right. They move at the speed that is always where you have to stutter step. Because that's what everybody loves.
OMG, motherfucker. OMG. God.
Good ring?
Oh,
19 to strength though. Man. If I needed strength, this would be fabulous. 13 Cauldrons as well. We'll trash that. Keep those. I like this D3. Does that make you despicable? No. It just makes you wrong.
Look at my hand. Look. At my hand.
Just kidding. It's fine. You can like D3.
Oh, this feels great. I love this.
I just, you know, for me it's just not a Diablo game, but the game overall is fine. If you want to just play a game, I think there's enough to it.
Right.
I enjoyed it for, you know, I probably got about 50 hours of entertainment out of it, and then eventually I just was tired and I was bored of it and I was done. But, you know, I got 50 hours out of it. That's not a bad amount of time. I felt like the first few hours with the leveling weren't great, but once I kind of started getting to the part of building it up, I felt like it was a good time, and then once I kind of hit, you know, Paragon like 600 or something, I was just like, okay. Now it's just getting repetitive and not in a way that I, you know, did like. As always, we have the super chest. Whenever you find these fires in the lower crust, there's some racks around there. You've got, you know, the chests. If you want to get keys, you can pop those. And the lower crust overall just has a billion things to pop.
Like,
You ever just want to pop all the
well,
pops.
I gotta make the next game, guys. I gotta make it.
Yeah. The reason that D3 is so hated
I gotta smoke.
is not because the game
gotta
is
create
not
this
a good game. Because like I said, I think the game is a fine game. Totally acceptable. It's actually, it'd be a decent like arcade game. It's a great console co-op to play with like your wife or something. Nah, you guys don't have wives, you're Twitch chat. To play with, you know, your buddy. Like, it's decent in a lot of ways. But, my wife, your buddy wife, exactly. But, the reason that it's so hated is because everybody that played Diablo 2 and loved Diablo 2 and loved Diablo 1 and loved Diablo and the lore and the history of it and the gameplay and everything there was looking forward to it, and they were all very hardcore. And when they came over and played Diablo 3, it was not Diablo. They made it very easy in a lot of ways. They added that real money auction house, which is
I'll
terrible.
never forgive them for killing Deckard Mr. Llama Rage.
They killed Deckard Cain, which pissed everyone off. The lack of a skill tree completely. And they had like the little runes to try and give a little something, but it just wasn't enough. So just, you know, completely, they removed a lot of mechanics, a lot of pieces of Diablo that were very core big pieces for a lot of people. And it took a lot of the depth out of the game. It became a little more casual. And it just, that was just kind of it. They removed rune words, which was just so sad because everybody had loved rune words. I mean, just a lot of that. And there was the itemization, everything. It just, oh crap, I didn't do the flare dungeon. Oops. We'll go back for it. All of that stuff. So it just became not a Diablo game. Like I said, was it a terrible game? No. But when all of the Diablo community was sitting there waiting for the next Diablo game, and then that came out, that's why everybody got so mad. Because they went, this isn't what we were waiting for. Anyways, we'll get ourselves the heart. And we will continue on here. We still have to do the flare dungeon.
I can't.
So we will make sure we do that, and then we can do the Travancore and get our way through.
I can't.
Grab the waypoint. Also make sure to refill our scrolls of Town Portal. And I do have the Cursed Bazaar waypoint as well, so I'm actually going to go back here. And we're going to look for the temple. Remember, we're looking for the temple that faces towards the top right and bottom left, aka this one. The ruined temple right here. This is going to have Serena, which is what we want. Also, Walking Beast immune to magic. One of the few mobs actually immune to magic exists down here. Hate on this character all you want, but man, can he jump into the middle of a bunch of dudes and just start going to town on him. Yes, you can tell which temple it is. It's all about the way that door faces there. Sounds like your ex? What does? Alright, 2 more skill points. We'll go into taunt and taunt, because again, just trying to get more damage. And talk to Alcor, get our potion, get our stats. More life, more life. We love it. And now back to the Flare Dungeon. As we want to, as we accidentally skipped that. This is on the PTR. You cannot play PTR on line right now, but you can play in single player. And lordy, am I hoping that they don't change more about this character, where I would have to redo this whole
What
guide
do you
again.
need?
But we'll see. Were those unique? No. They're just white battle boots. I mean, it'll be the same idea. Even if they change stuff, I imagine it'll be like it does slightly more damage, or it's, you know, slightly less mana to cast it, whatever it is. And if all that stuff happens, nothing is changing. It would just be a little bit better. So if that's happened, maybe it's a little bit easier for you while you are watching this. Physical immunes, remember we say, bye! Kill some dudes, grab a brain. For the Travancore. Yes, leap through the gate. So Travancore is always a little spicy. However, if we can get all of them really balled up, we'll be okay. Our mercenary is going to die most likely. Especially if a few Hydras get in on him, but I've managed to gather most of them here pretty well, so it's actually really nice. I got a really good grouping right there on everything. And again, though, mercenaries can die. We don't have to kill all of them, we just need to get this flail. Easy as that. Not too shabby, huh? Not too shabby at all. So, can this barb do Travancore? Yes. Looks like it's the answer. If you want to farm Travancore with this character, it's going to be a little bit difficult, but not impossible. This is very, I mean, we're using just random, you know, gear. Like, you can definitely do better with your gear before that. So, mercenary is not going to survive though very often without decent gear. That is one thing. And again, I'm not really going to spend time killing a lot of this stuff, as a lot of this stuff is just not going to be great for killing. If you run into some good boss groups, maybe, but there's a lot of like mobs in here that are going to have high physical, or they're just going to be terrible. Can't say no thanks. Now, if you do want to go ahead and get yourself the waypoint here, you totally can.
Hail to
Be a
you,
nice little
champion.
safety thing for you. And then additionally, if you want to farm, you can totally do it. Is Mephisto farming on this character fast? No, right? You're not going to have that same speed like you would with the Blizzard Sorceress or anything like that, because again, this is not a boss killing kind of build. So that will be slower than normal. That being said, it can still be totally fine to do, so then you can go farm, blah, blah, blah. You guys understand how that all works. And we're going to come here and teleport across and go to town really fast, as I do want to in this, and get more potions. Now, I could also go chug more thawing potions if I did want, just for a little more cold. But I'm just gonna be here. And I really am trying to just stay in the way, so my mercenary can also get hits off. So he doesn't have his strength on. Let's go and get him his strength. I mean, you can't use that. Guess who gets himself a little dexterity? Ta-da! And that's why we waited. Because you never know. Okay, so now... And I mean, you can actually see between me and my mercenary with the crushing blow and the battle cry, look at how fast Mephisto's actually melting. Pretty good! So again, is it blizzard levels of speed? No. Is it fast enough where you could totally farm Mephisto? 100%. 100%. And this is what having a little bit of crushing blow is for you and your mercenary. This is what it looks like. Faster than your poison necro? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be faster than a lot. Oh, and at the very end, he turns and kills our mercenary. How sad.
Maybe.
How sad. And nothing great there. But we'll go ahead and just get a little bit of gold so we can buy our mercenary back. That was mean of him. That was so mean. Grab a barrel axe. Edge bow. We can also go look at the super chest back here. Oh, it's locked. And there's 2 racks as well. If you want to go pop those. But regardless, congratulations. Give yourselves a clap. You are done with Act 3 of Hell. And man, that was easy. Again, like I say, is it as fast as the Blizz Source? No. Is it something where you can go back and just farm Mephisto a few times? Totally. And Hell Mephisto is going to have so many drops. I mean, there's going to be just a plethora of drops for you from that. So, 100% a great place to get yourself Arachnid Mash, Cyber Magi, Ariat, Shaco. I mean, right, all of these things. So like Shaco and Arachnid, all those would be fantastic.
Was
on this
it easy
character.
because we 6x2 the jungle?
It was. That was exactly why. So, very, very solid, great place to get a little extra. And now we can continue into Act
I am
numero 4.
overburdened.
We're level 67. We look good, we feel good, and that's why we got the job. Did I use Ormus Rogues? I mean, not on this character. I'm not going to get any of that benefit. Let's go ahead and taunt all of those guys over. And go help our mercenary out a little bit. Super easy. And there's a physical immune there, so I don't really care to do anything with that. Just wanted to do a little bit of damage, and now we move on.
Impossible.
Ancient Tunnels is great for a Blizz Source, but you will want to be a little bit higher level and have a little damage, or it's going to be a little rough. A lot of times, people try and go into those areas of level 5s a little too early. You don't need to be in those areas. People really underestimate the value of farming and, cows and those sorts of places. I mean, people don't underestimate cows, but there's a lot of places that are honestly going to be fine and better for farming, and they're always so eager to get into the area level 5, but they don't really know why. planted. God, that damage stacks up so quickly. We'll just recon it. I probably shouldn't have rejoined because we didn't have souls out there. I was focusing so much on keeping the mercenary alive. Happens. Let's continue. And I do need to put my teleport staff on. Perfect. And when our mercenary jumps to us, we can battle orders him as well. He's not doing a great job of jumping to us. We'll just teleport and bring him in. Alright, no souls. Again. And let's find Isual. Okay, we don't have souls out here, that's nice. And remember, you can always save quit. Let's say you get like souls out here and you just don't have the resistances or just murdering you. Just save quit, re-come back, look again. They won't spawn one of the times, and then you'll be good to go.
What do you need?
I can't.
Mental map pack for Durance 2, but you missed my question. I've got the map pack in your mind view, which will explain it all, but for Durance 2, it's just left of the waypoint. That's where you're going to want to go. Alright, where is he? Start checking the skill shine. Hello. Great, plus your skills. Also, we missed Radamant again. If you wish to, your Radamant totally can. And you'll notice here, once again, I head over to my mercenary just to help him out, because if he's getting surrounded, he's probably going to die, especially without all the lifesteal and enough damage. So, if I can go in and give him a little stunning, that just really does a lot for him. There he is. And it looks like we actually can just sing him down. Our damage is nice enough. We don't need to worry about going into our crush flange and swapping strength. Which is super nice. And again, we can always cast Battle Cry. And I'll show you guys Battle Cry here in a second and why it's just so amazing. So, Battle Cry is minus 51% enemy damage, minus 102% enemy defense. So the defense is completely gone when it's on, and minus 51% damage, which means so many of those bosses that are hitting really hard now are just doing so little. So it's just such a big help. Over to the city. That's why casting it on those bosses and stuff. Yeah, they hit literally half as hard. So, you know, like Duriel and stuff, we can just completely tank them. It was totally fine. I'm level 67. And if we want, we can, you know, fight our way through here. Not really a lot of mobs to fight right now. Care to jump on a bunch of these guys, so we'll just try and find this waypoint. Let's get at them. For sure, a guy named Gief. And we'll move to the River of Flame. And just just going to use some taunting here on Abyss Knights just to bring them in close. Make it a little easier for myself to kill them.
Impossible.
And just to stun them as well, right? That's kind of the main thing. So taunt is really going to be very useful, and I hope you guys take advantage of how good that skill actually ends up being. JP with an order of a shirt and a llama mug. Thank you very much. Still not there. And we'll see if we can find the Hellforge. And those are super chests, by the way, right there. No! Why did you die there? I just gave you a free shoot. Shites, thank you. Yeah, exclamation mark merch if you do want some llama merchandise. Lots of fun things. This. And he'll probably die here soon. Yeah. 2 more into taunt. And let's get a little bit more gold. There.
Stripes gifted a tier 1 sub today.
Thank you, Stripes. And I'm actually okay holding off on resurrecting the mercenary for a second, as it could be very deadly.
I can't.
And Barrett with the gifted sub as well. Paying it forward. It's very sweet. Oh god. Dual enchanted.
Barrett gifted a tier
I
1
hate
sub
it.
to Oak Bundu.
Impossible.
Okay, there we go. Now we've got him stunned, and we're not getting hit by the bolts. Oh god, now he's not stunned anymore. No me gusta. And you know, in situations like this, I'm just gonna respawn him. I just don't like him being fire and lightning enchanted, because the dual enchant bug is just a little too much. So, we will keep it simple. Yeah, and the holy shot. I mean, it was just a lot of nasty.
Impossible. I can't.
There's Might Aura, Cold Enchanted. But this should be a lot better. Just taunt a little bit and just keep him stunned. And we'll grab our mercenary as well. Oh my god, we're like just short on gold. Alright, sell this belt. We started this character on Sunday. Mercenary, we're going to go in battle with him out here. And then we'll go in blazing. had to get him stunned. And hopefully keep him stunned. But the amount of cast that we're getting off, our chance to stun on him is okay. But you can see, not guaranteed. There we go. That'll be enough.
Thanks.
Not guaranteed, but it is enough. And we'll grab some things for some gold, and we'll also get some gold here. What rune are we getting? Mal for myth? It's Mal, right? Foul rune.
Impossible.
Rip.
I am
Alright, well, foul opens up obedience and lionheart as options. So we can go over here, rune words, D2, and we can take a look.